Right, hello everyone, just going to finish off filming the last 30 or so logo golf balls I've got out of a collection of about 330 I bought off somebody a few weeks ago now. But let's get to it. I've already filmed the other 300 in other videos. This is just to complete for my own information so I know which collection I got this from. So this is from 330 I bought from somebody. Most of these are probably lake balls, but they look to be pretty good condition. Anyway, let's get to it. P&F. Plant and Fixings Limited, and then that's a UK phone number. Got some of these pen marks on it. Titleist Pro V, a few years old that one is. Next, a great big L. Anybody know what company that represents? You see the type of ball. Ball's in good condition, but what on earth company is that? I have no idea. So I'm just trying to get the balls to stay in position so I can lay them all out at the end. Right, next. International Pairs. Oh, you can see it's to do with golf. There's somebody just teeing off sort of thing. International Pairs, so some sort of golf tournament, I presume. Tailor-made, burner soft. I show what type of ball they're on because again that can help. You can find out what date a certain type of golf ball was manufactured, so, and that can give you a year roughly of when the logo was printed, should you need to. Chiltern Forest Golf Club, nice big logo. Dunlop DDH 500 two-piece golf ball. There you go, there's Dunlop. I already knew that. Very good condition, that one. Next, Bourne Golf and Country Club. A couple of nice stags or deers as part of the logo. That's a nice big logo. Ball's good condition. You see a little bit of a tiny bit of a hack job by somebody that's hit the ball, but that's nothing really. And it doesn't affect the logo, so that's the main thing. Next, Lark, with a picture of a bird. There is a bird called a skylark, so somebody's named their business after that. Lark. Okay. Don't know what that company does. Next, Lee Associates, Independent Financial Advice. Lee Associates, never heard of them. Balls, very good condition. Don't get many PTS roll golf balls. I'm not sure what year they came out, but you know, you don't get many of them. Haven't found many without logos, and I don't have that many with logos on. Not a particularly popular type of Titleist. SportingIndex. That looks like some sort of betting, gaming kind of company, I presume. Don't think I've heard of that one before. There's lots of betting companies these days. Since the internet, they've just exploded, haven't they? I've seen so many different adverts for so many different companies, and all I can do is give you advice and say, don't gamble, people. It's the easiest way ever invented to lose your money. Drillco. So presumably a company that makes drilling components or parts. Warbird 2.0 Callaway. Nice big logo. A little bit of a, what is that? Is that a scuff? It must be, yeah, a little bit of a scuff. But other than that, it's okay. Next, Comline Auto Parts. Not heard of that, and in England we don't call them automobiles, we call them cars, so presumably this is an American company. And I've not heard of that before. Next, now this one, I mentioned that I'd found or I had a conversation with the person I bought this from about, I've just found my first ever. These are called Truvis. These hexagonal shapes printed on a ball are called Truvis. That's the design. And sometimes you get logos printed. So GH is a logo. And I managed to work out what it was before he could. He didn't have any idea what the name of this was. I wish I'd written it down at the time. I can't find what it was. I think it was something like, no, I was going to say Garden House, but anyway, I have worked out what GH is. I did find information on this particular company. That's what I don't like about these Truvis logos. You know, this GH company, their logo would not be a hexagonal shape, but the way these balls are made, they're forced to print their logo inside these hexagons, so it just doesn't work for me. It's a novelty kind of design. There are thousands of different logos now printed on this type of golf ball. As I say, I'm not going to start collecting them. I'm not going to start buying them. I don't like the design. So GH, I'll have to work out what that is again now because I've forgotten. Pexhurst. That's only about the second, sorry I should say, that's only about the second Truvis logo I own. Maybe 2 or 3 I've got, but I'm not going to start collecting them. I don't like them. Pexhurst, don't know what they do. Ball needs a clean. Super soft, and it's got somebody's pen marks on it. Sorry mate, you lost your ball. Somebody else found it and I bought it off them. Next, Mim. Don't know what that company does. Slightly scuffed logo. It's not too bad. Mim on a Max Flight MD 2-piece. Next, again, Max Fly Golf. We used to get a lot more of them in the late 80s, early 90s, and then these days in the 2020s you don't get many Max Fly balls at all. Next, Golf Club Emmy Lord. Emmy Lord? That's a bit of a weird name. Don't know anything about that, where it is or whatever. Okay, that's that. Next, Master Locksmith's Access Control. And you got that weird, almost like a H as the shape. Master Locksmith's Access Control, okay. Now the ball does look to have had a proper red mark printed on it. Or that could be part of this Locksmith's logo maybe, but the other red line looks to be some pen mark somebody's put on the ball. Anyway, nice big logo. Next, Chroma Printing. Not heard of them. Ball's decent enough. Next, Chessington Golf Centre. 020, I believe, is a London phone number. Chessington. And you don't get many logos on these medalist golf balls by Acushnet. Acushnet is the company that makes Titleist, the most popular brand of golf ball by far. Acushnet, as you can see, also make medalist, and I believe Acushnet also make the Pinnacle golf balls. So they've got quite a huge market. Next, CBS Communications Centre Limited. I've seen this somewhere before. CBS. That's also an American TV station, isn't it, CBS? But that's not what this is about. CBS Communications Centre Limited. Well, you'll be able to look that up if you want to know. And as you can see, it's on a Titleist Balata. Bit of a dirty mark there. I haven't washed any of these. This is exactly how they were given to me. I believe the person I bought them from has given them a quick wash, but some of the dirt marks may clean up, some of them may not. Next, Berman & Co. Don't know what they do. Bit of a scuff on the bottom of the ball, but the logo is okay. Next, the Norman Group. What does that say? Treasury, Trade and Logistics Consulting. The Norman Group. Not heard of them before. I was going to say, I used to have something called Norman Antivirus many years ago. Not Norton, there was one called Norman. Got given that for free. Don't use it ever. I only use it for about 1 year and then I've moved on from that, but there you go. Next, Westminster Wealth Management. Okay, don't think I've heard of that company before. That's someone's pen mark over the Z star bit of the logo. So Strixon. Next. Oh, that's a bit scuffed off there, isn't it? PA, is that supposed to be a V? Pavenium. What is that supposed to be? Pavenium Park or something? Pavenham, maybe that's supposed to be a H, but a bit of the H is missing. Pavenham would make sense as a word. Anyway, 1994, so that's a very modern golf club. Okay, that's that. Next, the Crested Butte, the club at Crested Butte. That sounds like an American golf club. We don't see Butte here in England. DT carry, again, not a popular type of Titleist. Don't get many of those at all. Next. Nice big logo. PPMA. Don't know what they do, but that's a really nice logo. Maxfly Noodle, long and soft. Next. Abbott Golf Club. I'm sure I've heard of that. I may have this before, maybe in a slightly different logo design. Abbott Golf Club, certainly heard of that. Tricks and distance with some of these pen marks. And as I say in all my other videos, when people put pen marks on their golf ball to mark their golf ball, if you put a bit of nail varnish remover on a cotton ball and rub, you can normally get most of the ink off. But try it on a golf ball you don't mind messing up, because sometimes you can end up with a smudge. But try and see what you can do if you want to get rid of pen marks. Anyway, Decked Wielder Golf Course. Not heard of that. Decked Wielder Golf Course. No, don't know that. It's a tiny bit of a scuff right near the logo there. Nike, and again, you don't get many Nike golf balls with logos on at all. Next. What does that say? Sandbaggers, I think. The Cowboy Sandbaggers. What's that all about? Oh dear. And you can see the paintwork's coming off this Titleist. This looks like an old one, yeah. Pro V1392. You can use Titleist website to find out the age of the different markings on the side of golf balls. Off the top of my head, I'd say this probably dates to, you know, like 2003 or something like that, 2007. It's quite old. As you can see, paint is coming off. The more modern balls, the paint doesn't come off like that. So that's not particularly great, but anyway, rare logo because I've never seen it before anywhere. Next, the Open Championship. That's a golf championship, and you also got the Royal Bank of Scotland, and you also got on that one. Oh, blooming hell, 3 logos for the price of 1. European Tour Official Bank. That says in gold on a green background, which is hard to see. That's the very definition of not very good logo design. So 3 logos on that ball, so that's good. You can choose which one to put on display. Next, Erith. Well, there's a place called Erith not that far from Cambridge where I am, but I don't know what the company does. Callaway Chrome Soft ... Okay. Next, Build Centre, and you can see you've got a trowel as part of the logo. So presumably stuff they sell for builders, sand, cement, all that sort of stuff. Titleist PTS Solo, that's decent enough. Next, Statera in a kind of a pinkish colour. Statera, never heard of that. Oh, that's a new type of golf ball to me. Pearl Golf, never had one of these before. Pearl Golf Pure Soft X. Yep, not had that before. That's new on the logos on both sides of the ball. So that's an interesting one. Next, XTO Energy. Not heard of that company before. No, don't know. And so only 2 more to go in this particular lot. 3M, I'm sure everybody's heard of 3M or seen it on something they've bought. 3M make lots of sticky products, kind of sticky pads to stick GoPros onto surfaces and stuff like that, and all sorts of stuff. Sticky tape, I presume. Okay, slightly scuffed logo, not too bad. And the last one out of these 330 is a picture of a woman's bottom with a thong on. And again, slightly scuffed logo. Unfortunately, it's not perfect condition, but a bit of a novelty logo, I presume. Vice. Vice Pro is a type of golf ball. Again, you don't get many of these so far. Here we go. COVID Cup 2020. Okay, don't know where this was played, but there you go. You can date the golf ball. Sometime in 2020 this was played, and somebody had that printed on it for some reason. So there you go. That's let's quickly show you them all again. That's this 30 or so more logos I've just acquired from somebody, from a collection of 330. 330 is far too many to film in one video. It'd take me about 3 hours to film them all, so I've already done the previous 300 in 2 or 3 other videos, and then this is be the last one to complete. Oh, one more, sorry. Let's do the last one in this lot. Elite Insurance Company. Slight scuff near the first letter E. Elite Insurance Company, and that is on... wow, Wilson Ultras are now blatters. Wilson 100, that means 100 compression. Okay, so that's that lot. Underneath this video, I'll put a link for you to click on if you want to find my other... I've got about 50 other videos so far showing off my logo collection. So if you want to watch my other 50 videos to see the 2,000 or 3,000 logos I now own, click on that link and you'll be able to find the playlist where I list all the 50 videos and watch whatever you want. It would be helpful if you could tell me why you watched this video. I mean, do you print logos yourself? Do you design logos for business? Are you simply a golfer? Do you collect logos yourself? Let me know why you watched the video and let me know how you found the video. That's helpful to me. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching. Bye bye. Don't forget, look at my other videos. Hope you've enjoyed this. Like and subscribe to me. Bye bye.